searching for the answers to the questions in your heart, and you feel so lost and lonely, you don't know where to start. Trust in Jesus, He will never lead you astray. Run straight to His Word and you will hear the Spirit say, look up, don't look out. Don't listen to this world tell you what life is all about. He will help you make it through some way, somehow. Just listen as you look up, don't look out. We can choose a faith like David, standing tall in all God's might. Be a weak and feeble Peter, where we run and choose to hide. But in God's army, we don't have to fear and doubt. We can show the world by trusting God what faith is all about. Look up, don't look out. Don't listen to this world tell you what life is all about. He will help you make it through some way, somehow. Just listen as you look up, don't look out. We will overcome our battles, it's by faith and not by sight. Like a strong and mighty warrior, we choose to raise our swords and fight. As we march our way to victory, we raise our banners high, and lift our eyes into the eastern sky, for our redemption draweth nigh. So look up, don't look out. Don't listen to this world tell you what life is all about. He will help you make it through some way, somehow. Just listen as you look up, don't look out. Don't look out.
Well, hello everybody. I hope you are doing well right where you're at tonight. I figured I would take some time here. It's been a while since we've been on and been able to do any singing, and a lot of things going on. But anyway, figured tonight I would spend some time out here for just a little while, and I'm glad you have chosen to join me. We want to sing songs that lift you up and encourage you and help you in this world. And you know, sometimes you got to look real hard to find encouragement, but when, just like that song said there, look up, don't look out. I think about the story of Peter walking on the water. The Bible said that he stepped out of the boat and he began to walk on the stormy seas that night. And he was doing just fine until he got his eyes on the storm. The Bible said that crying out, he began to sink. And that's just like us sometimes. We get to looking around at all the stuff going on in this world, and you can get discouraged in a hurry. But if you look up and don't look out, you'll find your encouragement and your help and your redemption and your victory and your power. So that's what we want to do tonight, is encourage you on this journey as you walk through this life, just like me, through all kinds of stuff. Glad you're here with me tonight. I have what you need. but you keep on searching. I've done all the work, but you keep on working. When you're running on empty and you can't find the remedy, just come to the well. You can spend your whole life chasing what's missing, but that empty inside, it just ain't gonna listen. When nothing can satisfy and the world leaves you high and dry, just come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more, and all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, but it can never feel, leave it all behind and come to the well. He said, I have what you need, but you keep on searching. I've done all the work, but you keep on working. When you're running on empty and you can't find the remedy, just come to the well. You can spend your whole life chasing what's missing, that empty inside, it ain't gonna listen. When nothing can satisfy and the world leaves you high and dry, just come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more, all who search will find what their souls long for. And the world will try, it can never feel, leave it all behind and come to the well. Now that you're full of love beyond measure, your joy is gonna flow like a stream in the desert. Soon all the world will see living waters found in me, 'cause you come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more, all who search will find what their souls long for. And the world will try, it can never feel, leave it all behind and come to the well. Leave it all behind, 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 and come to the well. Yes, tonight, truly, we can go to Him. I've got my computer sitting quite a ways away from me tonight, but I'm going to back up here for a moment, and I just want to mention some folks. My mother, Pam Kramer, watching tonight. Ricky King is watching. Shirley Medker, Patricia Foley, Sandra Robbins, Benny Day, and Brittany Carpenter is all watching tonight. And I appreciate you guys. Those of you that are not commenting, that are watching, I do appreciate you as well. As I was saying earlier, hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hope you guys have made it through this ice storm, snowstorm, whatever in the world it was that we had. Hope everybody's doing well after that. I know here at my house we've had some issues with power outages and things. I lost my refrigerator. If you go by my house, you'll see my old one sitting out by the road waiting on the trash man. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys very much, and thank you for tuning in with me here tonight. Hope to sing something that will lift you up and encourage you. And by the way, while I'm on that, let me just say that I was thinking about this song before I came on tonight, and maybe it's for somebody here, maybe not here, but watching here with me tonight. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. And every breath that I am able, I will sing the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father, and I've known you as a friend. Oh, I have lived in the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend. Oh, I have lived in the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Yes, and as long as I have a voice, I'm going to try my best to sing about the goodness of God, because He truly has been very good to me. I tell people all the time, a whole lot better than what I deserve. And I am very thankful tonight for God's mercy and His grace. For so many times in my life, I've needed it, and He's always been faithful to give it to me. And so anyway, let me say, Dean Jones, good to see you on here tonight, buddy. I appreciate you and your family very much. And I am dropping my guitar picks. Let's see here. Teresa Boland, good to see you. My good buddy from McGee, Arkansas, Marty Denton, songwriting friend. Good to have him on with us tonight. Marty's like me. He had his second vaccine dose just a couple days ago. So say a prayer for him. I'm going on 3 weeks since I had mine. And I'm actually feeling pretty good finally. So I'm thankful for that. Good to see my good buddy, Steve Turner. And I appreciate Steve. And matter of fact, Steve, while you're on tonight, I had a young man at work today mention watching WLJC, the Christian TV program. And I said, I got a good friend that sings on there sometimes, Steve Turner, the Turner family. He said, oh, yes, love them. Watch them all the time. So just to throw that out there, it's good to have Steve watching tonight. And then Don Atkins is watching. Appreciate all of you guys very much. Hope you're doing well tonight. So I'm singing some songs. Hopefully we'll sing something that you know. You can sing along with me at home or wherever you're at tonight. And just have a good time and encourage one another with psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. I've never made a fortune. It's probably too late now. Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, reaping better than I sow, I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflown. I ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going's rough, but I got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me, and the mercy that He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflown. I ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going's rough, but I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me, and the mercy that He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflown. I'll keep drinking from my saucer, My cup has overflown. Very true song. Michael Combs there wrote that back several years ago. I heard that one for the very first time, and it touched my heart. Hope it did yours tonight as well. Drinking from my saucer because my cup has overflown. What a message in a song. All right, good to see my Aunt Marilyn Elmore watching tonight, and good buddy Don Pless down there too, I think, in the great state of Arkansas, watching tonight. I hope I'm right on that, Don, but good to have you on here watching tonight as well. And I appreciate all of you. Though some of you is too backward to comment, or maybe you just had a guy tell me the other day, said, I watch you singing, but I don't know how to do all that typing and all that stuff on my phone to comment, so you never know I'm watching. But I appreciate you guys too, those of you that never get to comment for whatever reason. I love you too and appreciate you guys very, very much. All right, so we're singing songs here tonight. I told my wife before I came out here, I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do an hour tonight or not. So I'm going to stay with y'all as long as I can, all right? And we'll keep singing a few songs, hopefully tonight, to encourage you and lift you up. All right, I'm going to do this praise song. I call it a praise song. It may be maybe not classified as a praise song, but it's a good song. It's written by Mark Hall of Casting Crowns. Came out years ago. It's a very true song, wonderful message, and I want to try to do it for you tonight. I'm going to go down one there. It goes something like this. Who am I that the Lord of all the earth would care to know my name, would care to feel my hurt? Who am I that the bright and morning star would choose to light the way from my ever wandering heart? Not because of who I am, but because of what you've done. Not because of what I've done, but because of who you are. I am a flower quickly fade, here today and gone tomorrow. Just a wave tossed in the ocean, a vapor in the wind. Still you hear me when I'm calling. Lord, you catch me when I'm falling, and you've told me who I am. I am yours. I am yours. Who am I that the eyes that see my sin would look on me with love and watch me rise again? Who am I that the voice that calmed the sea would call out through the rain and calm a storm in me? Not because of who I am, but because of what you've done. Not because of what I've done, but because of who you are. And I am a flower quickly fading, here today and gone tomorrow. Just a wave tossed in the ocean, a vapor in the wind. Still you hear me when I'm calling. Lord, you catch me when I'm falling, and you've told me who I am. I'm yours. I am yours. I am yours. I am yours. And who am I? That's a great question tonight, and the psalmist actually asked that question in the book of Psalms when he said, "What is man that thou art mindful of him? The son of man that thou visitest him?" And that's the King James anyway. But that song is a powerful song to me. You know, who am I that the Lord of all creation, universe, the God that spoke into existence the very stars in the heavens, and he knows you by name tonight. He knows me by name, and every person under the sound of my voice, whether you're halfway across the world tonight, God sees you and he knows your name, and he wants to bless your life if you'll give him an opportunity. Counts the stars one and all, knows all the sand on the shore, sees every sparrow that falls. He made the mountains and the sea, is in control of everything, all creatures great and small, and he knows my name. Every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry, and he knows my name. When I'm overwhelmed by the pain, I can't see the light of day, I know I'll be just fine, 'cause he knows my name. Don't know what tomorrow may bring, can't tell you what's in store. I don't know a lot of things, I don't have all the answers to the questions of life, but I know in whom I have believed, and he knows my name. Every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry, and he knows my name. When I'm overwhelmed by the pain, can't see the light of day, I know I'll be just fine, 'cause he knows my name. Yes, he does know your name tonight. Matter of fact, the Word of God says he knows the very hairs of our head. And it doesn't matter if you've got 3 or 3 million. God knows the number of your hairs on your head tonight. Very good song there. All right, so I'm going to have to wake myself up. We're singing these slow songs tonight. I'm going to put myself to sleep here on the guitar, and that wouldn't be a good thing for you all to have to sit there and watch me sleep. So sometimes I like to take older songs that we've been singing in church for years and maybe blues them up, jazz them up, praise and worship, contemporary them up, whatever we have to do to get the message across. I guess in our church, it just depends on how you feel at the moment, how you're going to sing a song. So this one I sing in a lot of different ways. For instance, like, time is filled with swift transition, not of earth unmoved can stand. Build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand. And then sometimes we might sing it like this. Covet not this world's vain riches that so rapidly decay. Seek to gain those heavenly treasures. They will never pass away. Said, hold to God's unchanging hand. I said, hold to God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal. Hold to God's, hold to God's, hold to God's unchanging hand. Something like that. So there's all kinds of different ways you can sing a song, and it just depends on, for me, what kind of mood I'm in or what I feel like the church is needing at that point in time, whether it be a slow song, a fast song, or whatever it may be. So anyway, that's a kind of a rundown of whatever you want to call it. So I've been writing songs lately, and I'm blessed to have several different songwriters in my life, and one of them's my pastor, Brother Rick Naylor, and he helps me when I get stuck on songs. You know, I told somebody it took me 42 years to write my first song. I was 42 years old, around about that, when I wrote my first song. Been trying all my life to write songs, and seemed like there one year, the Lord just put some things on my heart and started writing. And I've got a couple of good friends, like my pastor, as I said, and then Marty Denton, who watches and has been on here tonight, from McGee, Arkansas. Marty's a great songwriter. I think he's got about 700 of them he's written. And so anyway, I've been blessed in that way. When I get stuck on a song, I'll call one of those guys up and say, hey, here's a melody, here's what I've got so far, and they'll take it from there. So my voice is getting a little weak tonight, excuse me for that, but I want to do a new one. This is the first time I've done this one on Facebook. Actually, it's about the third time I've done it, period, other than we were just writing it. Brother Rick and myself wrote this one, and I got it, was getting ready to go to church service actually the other night, and it seemed like God just put this on my heart. So I want to do it for you tonight, and hopefully we'll have some music to it here before long, maybe release it at some point in time, but you get to hear it tonight on Facebook Live. It goes something like this. I'm a soldier fighting for what's right, marching on this battlefield with victory just in sight. I'm a soldier, tested and tried. I raise my voice with a shout of praise, for Jesus won this fight. For so long I've been enlisted in a war that's for my soul. The enemy, he's raging. It's the devil, he's my foe. But Jesus is my captain. He's the Lord and he's my King. Those times I get so weary, I'll just call upon his name, 'cause I'm a soldier, fighting for what's right, marching on this battlefield with victory just in sight. I'm a soldier, tested and tried. Raise my voice with a shout of praise, for Jesus won this fight. Sometimes this battle rages, I get mixed up in my mind, overwhelmed with fear and doubt, but yet I know that victory is mine. Lord, I'm crying out unto you, and a white flag I won't raise. In the midnight hour, in the darkest night, I'll sing my victory praise, 'cause I'm a soldier, fighting for what's right, marching on this battlefield with victory just in sight. I'm a soldier, tested and tried. I'll raise my voice with a shout of praise, for Jesus won this fight. Oh, I'm a soldier. Yes, I'm a soldier. Oh, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier, fighting for what's right, marching on this battlefield with victory just in sight. I'm a soldier, tested and tried. I'll raise my voice with a shout of praise, for Jesus won this fight. Oh, Jesus, Jesus won this fight. All right, so we're soldiers tonight. If you're a Christian in this army, fighting for what's right, marching on the battlefield with victory just in sight. I love the line in there. I'll raise my voice with a shout of praise, for Jesus won this fight. And tonight, we're winners because he was a winner. And you can overcome anything in your life, whether it be drugs or alcohol or whatever kind of addiction you may have in your life. Jesus said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." So hopefully tonight, as I get ready to wind the program down tonight, my voice is starting to give out, and do a few more songs here before we close. But I want to sing songs to you tonight, those of you that may be watching and listening. or will later go back and watch this program, if your heart's broken tonight, if you need encouragement, and there's nobody there to encourage you, the Bible said David found himself in a situation like that once. And it says that David encouraged himself in the Lord. And you know, we're living in a time to where if you want to find encouragement, sometimes you got to find it by yourself, on your knees, in your living room or your bedroom or wherever else you may be. You can find that peace and be encouraged when you go to the Lord and give it to Him. So whether you're down and out, discouraged, troubled in your mind, or maybe you're on a mountaintop tonight and everything's just fine and dandy, as we say here in Kentucky, just give it some time, because I found in my life mountaintops don't last forever. Matter of fact, the top of the mountain is the smallest place. The base, and as you go up, you know how a mountain is. But most of the time, you don't stay too long on the mountain, and there'll be a valley somewhere along the way. And you'll find yourself in a place to where, like this next song says that I'm going to sing tonight, sometimes alone you cry. Jason Crabb put this out, and I love it. I'm going to try to do it for you tonight. I look the part, blend in with the rest of the church crowd. I know the routine, pack a list of the Bible studies in town. Watch Christian TV, I know all the preachers, their cliches. I've been born again. Without a doubt, I know I'm saved. But sometimes I hurt, and sometimes I cry. Sometimes I can't get it right, no matter how hard I seem to try. Sometimes I fall down and stumble over my own disguise. I try to be strong as the whole world looks on, but sometimes alone I cry. Try to speak faith, never give the devil 1 inch to give him. Do worship and praise, let everybody know just where I stand. On the back of my right is a fish and a cross for the world to see. I've been born again, without a doubt I know I'm saved. But sometimes I hurt, and sometimes I cry. Sometimes I can't get it right, no matter how hard I seem to try. Sometimes I fall down, stumble over my own disguise. I try to be strong as the whole world looks on, but sometimes alone I cry. I try to be strong as the whole world looks on, but sometimes alone I cry. Very true tonight. Sometimes alone we have to get by ourselves and just cry to the Lord. David said, I lifted up my voice and cried unto the Lord, and He heard me. And so tonight, God will hear you. A broken and a contrite heart He will never refuse. And that's His word. You can stand on it, and God will do what He says every time. So let me mention tonight, before we do another song or two maybe, Wayne DeHoliday, good to see you. John Johnson, good to see you on here. tonight, and those of you that have been on, that will be on later. I get messages on these things a couple days after, and people says I'm just now getting to watch. So I appreciate all of you guys very, very much. And I want to go back and pull an old one out I used to do a long time ago. Do it sometimes now, every now and then. But Ray Boltz was always one of my favorite singers, and I appreciate his music down through the years. He done this one, and I want to end with it tonight. The service is near and at hand. The choir is singing just as I am. Now as the old song is played, people at the altar kneeling down to pray. Some are finding mercy, forgiveness for their sins. Some are fighting battles and are struggling to win. Come quickly now before they close the door. That's what this altar's for. That's what this altar is for. You don't have to carry those old burdens anymore. There's a light in the darkness. There's a love that's true. Jesus is waiting. He is waiting here for you. Go quickly now before they close the door. You can give your burdens to the Lord, 'cause that's what this altar is for. Father's praying with his son. Mother kneels beside them, thanking God they've come. An old man is standing there in tears, giving up a part of him that he's held back for years. Hearts are being broken, lives are being changed. Those that call upon him, they will never be the same. Go quickly now before they close the door. You can give your burdens to the Lord. That's what this altar's for. That's what this altar's for. You don't have to carry those old burdens anymore. There's a light in the darkness. There's a love that's true. Jesus is waiting. He's waiting here for you. Go quickly now before they close the door. You give your burdens to the Lord. That's what this altar is for. True song again tonight, Ray Boltz. That's what this altar's for. Let me say to you tonight, you don't have to have a church to get saved. You don't have to have an altar in a church, but you can make an altar anywhere you choose, whether it would be down beside your bed tonight or down beside your couch in the living room or wherever that may be. You can build an altar and you can find the Lord there in that place. So I appreciate you guys very much. Let me say this. I appreciate Marty Denton. The song at the beginning of the program is one that he and I wrote together. It's called Look Up, Don't Look Out. You can get that on all of the major download sites. I don't know them all, but like Amazon Music and iTunes and Rhapsody, and there's a bunch more of them. So anyway, you can find that song. We'd appreciate it if you go out and download it. It costs about 99 cents or something like that. And we just appreciate it. We get a report ever so often that shows how many downloads we've had. And all you folks out there that's downloaded our music in the past, we know you, and we appreciate you and your support and your help. So also, I'm excited. I got a brand new single coming out real soon. And we got some finishing touches to do on that, but I'm really excited about this song, and I'll just kind of hold my tongue for right now, and when we do a release on it here before long, I'll say some more stuff about this song. But I'm very excited about what God's doing in my music, and I believe that He's going to continue to open doors for us to sing about the goodness of God. And we are seeing some doors that are opening, some exciting things that's happening with my music stuff. And I'll be glad and tickled to death to share that down the road at some point in time. But for now, just keep praying for us, that God would keep opening doors for us and giving us good songs to sing, putting songwriters in our path to help me to put out music that will not just be a good song that people like to listen to, but it would be a song that, number one, lifts up the name of Jesus. Number two, that it would penetrate the hearts of this people this day and time, and that folks would find the Lord. There's something about a song sometimes it'll do a lot more than what a preaching message ever could for some people. Because you know how it is. Some people, they just turn off preachers when they hear them, but they'll turn the radio up when they hear a song. So I'm just praying that God would continue to open those doors for us, give us good songs, anointed songs to be singing that will lift people up and encourage people in this last day time that we're living in. I love what the book of Hebrews said. It says, "Forsake not the assembling of yourself together, as the manner of some is, but so much the more as you see the day approaching." And that's a powerful verse right there. What's he saying? He's saying go to church more as you see the last days approaching. Don't forsake the assembling of yourselves together, as the manner of some is. So another place he said, encourage one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. And so we want to do that with the music that God puts on in my path, however that is, through Marty Denton or Rick Naylor or some other folks that we're going to get to work with hopefully real soon. But anyway, God bless you guys. Thank you for spending this hour or right about it with me tonight. And we'll try to be back again probably Sunday night. We've got church this Wednesday night. If you don't have a home church, we'd love to have you at Green River Pentecostal Church at 7 p.m. This Wednesday night. And then Sunday morning at 10:30, our services will begin. And then right now we're not doing our Sunday night service, so you'll get to hear me sing a little bit. I might have a guest on with me Sunday night. And then Brother Rick will do something on his end as well. So y'all have a good rest of your week. And I love each and every one of you very, very much. And I will see you next time. Until then, pray for me. I'll be praying for you. Thank you, and God bless.